Hello, I'm Iso, and today we will be designing Pokemon to stand by the side of popular anime characters as their companion Pokemon. Think Pikachu to Ash. If you like what you see, be sure to like and comment what you'd like to see next. Now enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into things. Up first, with my personal favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist. And as for who's getting themselves a companion Pokemon today, it will be the ever-lovable and short-tempered Edward Elric. Edward is a young, brilliant alchemist, giving himself the capabilities to alter the form of anything with just the clasp of his hands. At least, that would be the case if he didn't break his metal arm constantly with his scrappy nature. So, I felt it'd only be fitting to partner him up with a Pokemon capable of altering its entire body. Dare I say, its full metal body. Pair that with its own scrappy demeanor, and we'll get a Pokemon that would jump headfirst into any battle alongside their equally danger-bound trainer. A small, bouncy rodent. I had this idea for the tied-back ears to look like Edward's braided hair. And of course, as the design came along, I had to bring in the bangs and antenna he has in his hair as well. I decided to keep the pose simple, as with such a simple design, there really was no need to go crazy with it, making sure to show off the smug nature of this by turning the bangs into the eyelashes. And with a color scheme to match Edward's signature blonde hair, I think this design turned out very well. Introducing Felric. These rambunctious Pokemon are filled with energy, commonly seen running by and siphoning iron off passerby's gear. Felric can control the small flakes of iron making up their body, using their magnetic powers for the upper hand in battle. Felric has the signature ability Iron Stomach, which converts steel-type attacks directed towards it into an attack boost instead. Being able to shift its body into any kind of weapon it may want, just how Edward would do with his metal arm and leg, makes Felric a terrifying opponent, that and his quick speeds. Only a trainer with a heart full metal can train this rowdy Pokemon. Moving right along, we'll be looking at one of, if not the most popular anime. That's right, I'm talking about One Piece. Golden Kamuy. And who will we be designing if not the immortal Sugimoto? Sugimoto is a mixed bag. At his core, he's a softie that loves cute things, delicious food, and above all else, he cares about his friends. But he's also a soldier that's been hardened by battle, and he's come face to face with death on so many occasions that I don't suspect it'll slow down anytime soon. So what would suit him more than a soft and cuddly partner with an explosive temper? Cute but tough, perfect for both Sugimoto's love for cute and soft things, and when he needs someone right by his side for the tough and difficult battles ahead. I went through a few ideas before landing on what would become Sugimoto's partner Pokemon. I had this idea of a soft teddy bear design, something not really intimidating, but I eventually realized that wasn't gonna work. Working on more aspects before it took its final form, I wanted stitching to look like scars, which Sugimoto has a lot of. I also wanted his eyes to remain covered. It gives this more aloof look, which helps it feel a little friendlier regardless of its not so friendly demeanor. I eventually decided on turning the stitching into rope, so it could give this more explosive look, like it was filled with a fuse ready to detonate at any given time, which was a look I absolutely loved. As for the colors, they ended up being similar to his outfit, which are a bunch of dark blues and blacks, got some orange in there to represent his scarf as well. I think this design really feels explosive. Introducing Bearvaza. Bearvaza are known for their rowdy, gung-ho nature. These intimidating Pokemon will beat down anything in their way. The ropes on its body act as a fuse for the flammable materials within. It even has a short fuse temper. Bearvaza gets the abilities Bulletproof for the immortal aspect of Sugimoto, Aftermath for Bearvaza's explosive tendencies, and the hidden ability Moxie, so he gets stronger and stronger as he's barreling through his opponents. Bearvaza are difficult to tame, but a trainer with a good heart and a knack for staying alive might be able to quell this Pokemon's raging inferno. Alright, let's actually talk about the most popular anime, One Piece. Let's change up the pace a bit. I've been designing only the main protagonists of the series so far, so let's change that up. For One Piece, we'll be giving Brook a Pokemon perfect for performing a concert so bone-chillingly good that it will make your skin crawl. Brook is a bundle of bones, I mean, a bundle of joy, capable of bringing smiles to the faces of anyone with his soul-touching music. And if you somehow couldn't tell by either the bone jokes or by looking at him, Brook is a skeleton, and a rather tall one at that, so a tall, lanky figure with musical capabilities. I thought, what better than a bird? More specifically, a heron, ready to sing you a song to soothe your very soul. Right off the bat, I knew what I wanted with this. I went to ideas like Bombardier for this one, a simple heron/stork, with long proportions and one focal point, with this being the feathers that extend from its neck. It didn't take long to settle on the design that I really liked, going for this long, tall, ghostly bird with these almost sunken eyes and a skull-looking beak. The colors, I decided to go for a more pale and dark blues, just so it'd feel cold and bony, and the dark would help give it more like a shading, just not there, distract you from it. This one turned out really well, and I'm very excited for you guys to meet it. Let's get you acquainted with Skullbatros. Skullbatros has long and distinctive feathers that it strums like a guitar. The notes it plays are said to soothe weary souls. The chilly air surrounding Skullbatros can make it hard to withstand their incredibly long concerts. I gave Skullbatros the abilities Insomnia, since the dead don't sleep, and Rattled, so it shares in Brook's fear of Ghost. A Pokemon worthy of singing by the Soul King's side. I hope you're in for a chilling experience. We're in the home stretch now. Let's wrap this up with our final Pokemon, and a more unique one too. We'll be looking at Attack on Titan for this, and let's focus on Reiner. Reiner is a very interesting character. Hiding behind his duties, he gets so good at pretending to be someone that he's not, he doesn't even realize that he's pretending. And I think, what Pokemon could I make that represents that? Well, why make it when we've already got it? Let's take Mimikyu. Beloved for its rather carbon copy disguise of a Pikachu, but deep within, it's a lonely, jealous spirit pretending to be something it's not. So, taking that, let's make it a convergent akin to your Wiglets or Toadschools. Let's make a little spirit hiding in a statue. Timid and scared, but when within its marble home, it can feel safe and proud. This design. When I say I was struggling hard before landing on the Mimikyu idea, I knew from the start, timid spirit hiding in a marble statue, but it took me a while before landing on the look I ended up going with. I tried many different things, but none really felt like a Pokemon, until, after some discussing with my girlfriend, I realized I was trying to make a statue but had no clue what it was supposed to be a statue of. And once I realized that, the idea struck me. A Pokemon that hides in something resembling another Pokemon. Once I had that idea, it was smooth sailing. I picked Hisuian Arcanine as I imagined this timid Pokemon would be drawn to the visage of an intimidating beast from days long past. And as for the spirit, with it being a convergent of Mimikyu, I had the liberties of a similar look to Mimikyu itself. The colors are reminiscent of a marble statue, and I think we got ourselves a Pokemon with a real fake-it-till-you-make-it attitude. Let's break the ice with Mimmarble. Mimmarble drags a marble bust, hiding inside. The grinding of marble on the ground often scares those nearby. After encounters, Mimmarble will repair the base of its bust, withdrawing once more. Its panicked and hasty repairs leave the statue cracked. The base of the marble bust can break in the heat of battle. Seeing through the bust's eyes gives it the confidence to fight. This shy Pokemon wears its head with pride, staring down any opponent with the fury of an Arcanine. Mimmarble has the abilities Intimidate and Overconfidence, which, upon taking damage for the first time, causes the statue to break and gives it a boost to its attack as it's filled with newfound confidence. Today, we've made Pokemon for Brook, Sugimoto, Edward Elric, and Reiner. Let me know what you guys think. If you'd like to see more Pokemon made to fight alongside your favorite anime characters, be sure to like the video to let me know you want to see more, and comment who it is you want to see. And lastly, if you want to see more Pokemon designs, be sure to subscribe so you'll always know when I upload next. That's all for me. I'm Iso, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Bye bye for now.